my teammates, let me go ahead and brief you. About an hour and a half, hour and 34 minutes, who's counting? I expect to be a little bit early. The airplane's reported to be in good shape. Flight attendants, I haven't met them yet, but I'm going to encourage, if not demand, that they give you the best service that they possibly can. It's what you paid for, it's what you expect. It's what I expect as well. Well, basically, I have good news and that I have no bad news. But now I've got a request. And that is on this day, on this flight, with all of us together, let's be kind to each other. I get it, you go through security, you go over here, we're all stuck together. You get on these airplanes, a lot of times you feel like no one cares. You ever get that feeling when you fly? Don't lie to me. Not on this flight, team. Not while I'm in charge. Just know I got your bags. Let's just relax. It's going to be good. We may hit a few bumps going out, but that's about it. So let's work together as a team. Let's be kind to each other. I want this to be the best flight experience you've ever had. Or at least ever had today. But I need your help because we're all in this together. I'll leave you in the good hands of my colleagues. I and my flight crew, we cannot wait to see you on board. Let's get out of here, team. Let's go to Chicago.
This is a pre-boarding announcement for flight 2497 to Chicago. Customer with disability are welcome to pre-board.
Once again, it's a full flight going to Chicago. We're looking for more volunteers who are willing to check their carry-on bag. It'll be free of charge and all the way to your final destination. So if you are interested, come and see me here at the podium. Thank you.
Active military personnel are welcome to pre-board. Global service members are welcome to pre-board. Global service members welcome to pre-board. Family with children under 2 are welcome to pre-board. Premium 1K customers are welcome to pre-board. Group 1, welcome to board through the building. Group 1.
Good afternoon and welcome aboard flight 2497 en route to Chicago. If that's where you're going, you're on the right aircraft. Please, as you start walking down this aisle, only place the larger carry-on items on those overhead bin spaces, wheels first. If you have any smaller belongings with you, jackets, purses, laptop carriers, hold on to those or place those underneath the seat in front of you. Trust me, they do fit. This allows for everybody else who hasn't boarded to have some space for their belongings. If you need any assistance helping finding a place for your belongings, do let us know. We are here to help. If you already have made yourself comfortable at the exit row seats, please start reviewing that safety information card in the seat back pocket in front of you, even if you are a frequent flyer, because each aircraft type is different. If you're uncomfortable performing any of the safety emergency duties we might require you to do in an emergency, let us know. We will try our best to find you another seat.
If you're seated in the very rear of the aircraft and you have any larger carry-on bags or any rollerboards that need to go in overhead, please put your rollerboard in any overhead bin space as you're making your way to your seat. We're filling up on overhead bin space in the very rear of the aircraft very quickly, so you're going to have to swim upstream if you get all the way back here and then you can't find space. So in order to expedite the boarding process and ensure an on-time departure, please help us by putting your bag in any overhead bin space as you're making your way to the rear of the aircraft. Thank you.
If anybody's missing any black Jaybirds headphones, it's just a single one, let me know. If you are missing black Jaybirds headphones, let me know. An earbud.
Hey teammates, Captain Dave, can you hear me in the back? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. That's what I'm talking about. I love it when a plan comes together. Guess what? We're early and it's all your fault. You get full credit for that. Thank you so much for that expeditious boarding. Expeditious. That's a mighty big word, Leanne. It's the best I can summon from a military academy education. So there you go, you got people. There's your tax dollars at work expeditiously. Man, I got so many dad jokes I could tell everyone, but anyway, once again, it's about an hour and a half, short flight, but you're in for a treat. These flight attendants are going to do everything they can to give you the best service that they possibly can. So I'm delighted to fly with them. And I'm also grateful to have some adult supervision in the cockpit. My first officer, Sergio Pacheco, is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully he can land the airplane as well as I do. We'll be on our way shortly. Thank you so much. In all sincerity, we'll close the doors and we'll be out of here. The weather in Chicago, a little bit different from what we got going on here, so we'll see. Once again, on behalf of all of us, welcome aboard.
We are almost ready to go, so please put away your carry-on items, including large electronics like laptops. Let's make sure that those items placed underneath the seat in front of us do fit completely, leaving the area around our feet clear. Feel free to keep using and charging your phones and tablets. Just make sure they're either placed in pocket or held and in airplane mode. If you're sitting in the exit row, please don't plug the devices onto those outlets. Let's make sure that our seat belts are fastened, that our seats are up, and that our tray tables are put away. Flight attendants, please arm doors for departure and cross-check. Verify straps. Stand by for all call. Once more, good afternoon and welcome aboard our flight today. I've got Captain Charles and First Officer Sergio on top. We're happy to welcome you on board today. Thank you, Mileage Express members, for your loyalty and for our customers for choosing to fly with us this evening. Our entire United team is here to make sure you have a great flight. While service is our passion, safety is our top priority, so do take a minute and pay attention to the following safety video demo, even if you're a frequent flyer, as each aircraft type is different. In the unlikely event that oxygen is needed on today's flight, do remove any face coverings before putting on your oxygen mask. If you are sitting in the exit row, we do encourage you to open up the window shade for taxi and takeoff. After flight attendants finish doing their safety checks, I will be going ahead and dimming the cabin lights. If you want to rest, you can do so. Just make sure that if you have any blankets, you put your seatbelts above them so we can see them when we come through. Once again, thanks for flying with us. We'll be back with more information about tonight's flight once we're in the air. If you need anything, feel free to press that call button and we will be right with you.
Teammates, Captain Dave here. Well, we're 1 minute past our departure time, and as if you hadn't figured it out, I like running a tight ship, so now I'm in a bad mood. Just kidding. I'm not a grouch like Oscar. That's dad joke number 3. But anyway, we are waiting for a few more bags, and then we'll be on our way. And I've changed my mind, and I can do that because I'm the captain. And I'd like for my flight attendants, some weather has rolled in to the northwest of the airport, and so I'm going to ask my flight attendants to remain in their jump seats and delay the commencement of their service until I'm confident we got a smooth ride. Once again, welcome aboard, and we'll be out of here shortly as soon as we get someone's bag. I'm sure it's not yours, but one more bag on here, and then we'll be on our way. Teammates, Captain Dave here. Well, I've called everyone, including the White House, to find out what's going on. And we just found out the bags that we're waiting on required, I don't know, some kind of extra security going through customs. That's all we know now. So we're waiting on because of the security issues. And, you know, I get it. I understand it. But I certainly want to take off time because I want to get my passengers. As far as I'm concerned, you're the most important people, customers of United Airlines. So trying to get you out of here and on our way shortly. That's all that I know for right now. And as soon as those bags, which I am secure in my suspicions that those bags will be here shortly and we'll be on our way. Teammates, we have our bags. Doors are closed. Let's get out of here. Thank you for your patience.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure. Welcome to the Friendly Skies. We're happy to have you on board with us this evening. Your safety is always our top priority, and we like to take extra care to create a safe and healthy travel experience by consistently applying antimicrobial coating to the aircraft's high-touch surfaces. We also frequently tidy the restrooms, but if you see one that needs attention, please let us know. You can learn more about these steps by going onto the United app or united.com/clean+. As a reminder, the seatbelt sign is still on, even when the sign is off. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. Do also try to keep the aisle and galley areas clear and use the restroom located in your cabin whenever possible. Remember that bags may have moved around during takeoff, so be careful when opening the overhead bins. You can now use your laptop and other larger devices. You use your phone and tablet under the seat. Ask a flight attendant to help find it. Don't try to do this yourself, as this can damage the device and its battery. On this flight, Wi-Fi is available for $10 or $8 if you're a Mileage Plus member. We do also offer a wide selection of free movies and TV shows on your personal device through the United app. We're going to be coming soon through the aisle with a variety of complimentary beverages as well as delicious snacks and alcoholic beverages available for purchase in our economy cabin. As a reminder, we're only a contactless payment company. You can find more information about how to store your credit card, pay with miles, QR codes in the Hemisphere magazine or by visiting united.com/snacktime. If you're a United Mileage Plus Chase card member, you can use your card to get 25% back on in-flight purchases. Alcoholic beverages are limited to one per customer at a time, and if you brought any alcohol with you, you are not permitted to drink that on this flight. Now sit back and enjoy the service on this evening's flight, and let us know if there's anything that we can do to make your flight a better experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign is on, and we do need the passengers to be in their seats with the seatbelt fastened. The flight deck has also asked the flight attendants to remain in their jump seat until it's safe for us to get up to do service. Thank you.
Teammates, Captain Dave here. Well, we've fastened 34,000 feet up to our cruising altitude. Looks like we got a smooth ride, so I've turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You seasoned veterans of airline travel know what that means. You can move about the cabin as you so desire, but I repeat, highly encourage you to remain seated with your seatbelts fastened just in case we encounter some unexpected turbulence. As we get closer into Chicago, I'll give you an update on the weather and the gate from which we will disembark. Now here's the good part. Here's where I really want you to listen. I want you to relax. Enjoy the fantastic service you're about to receive. And on behalf of all of us, welcome. Welcome to the friendly skies of United Airlines.
Please fasten your seatbelt.
Teammates, Captain Dave. Now's a good time to stretch your legs or take care of any unfinished business you might have. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Before I need to turn on the fasten seatbelt sign. Right now, the weather that awaits us in the Windy City, it's not too windy. We've got a light breeze out of the east. Good visibility, overcast skies. And the temperature there is 19 degrees. That's for you Northwestern graduates, it speaks Celsius. For everybody else, it's about 66 degrees Fahrenheit. We will disembark from gate B as in Bravo 7. If anything changes, I'll keep you posted.
We do appreciate your business, and we have a special offer for you guys. Any new United Explorer card members can get up to 65,000 miles or 60,000 miles after qualifying purchases, but you could also earn 5,000 miles if you use our in-flight promo code. These combined miles can be enough for a round-trip flight between the U.S. and beautiful sunny Hawaii. With our United Explorer card, you can get a free check bag, priority boarding, and 25% back on in-flight purchases. Yes, you heard that right. You can get a free check bag, priority boarding, and 25% back on in-flight purchases. And you can also earn extra miles on all of your purchases. I'll be walking down the aisle with these applications that contain our in-flight promo code. And while we can't submit these applications on your behalf, you can mail it in, or you can apply online by scanning the QR code on the application. We do have several cards that may fit your travel lifestyle, from one that doesn't have an annual fee to one that includes United Club membership. Nothing better than having a martini while you wait for your next flight. Do feel free to check out these additional details as I walk down the aisle with these applications. We're also going to be arriving in Chicago soon.
Please fasten.
Teammates, it's that time. Time for me to turn on the fasten seatbelt sign and time for you to please return to your seats. Make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened. I have no changes from what I spoke earlier regarding the weather that will greet us nor the gate from which we will disembark. And I sincerely hope that this short flight has been as pleasant for you as it has been our privilege to bring you to the Windy City. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, and I really mean that, but you got to come back and fly the friendly skies of United with me.
Now we will be arriving soon to Chicago, so that seatbelt sign is going to stay on for the rest of the flight. Do help us get ready for landing by putting away your carry-on items, including taking your seats and fastening your seatbelts. Any food and beverages will be collected or put away for landing, and we will be coming by to do so. Please remember to separate your recyclables when we come around. We're going to be landing soon, so please put away your carry-on items, including your laptops. Let's make sure that items are stowed underneath the seat, feeding completely, leaving the area around your feet clear. Feel free to keep using and charging your phones and tablets. Just make sure they're either in airplane mode, placed in a pocket, or held. If you're sitting in the exit row, please unplug the devices from the outlets. Once again, let's double check that our seatbelts are fastened, that our seats are back up to their original positions, that our tray tables as well are stowed away. If you are also sitting in an exit row, we encourage you to open up the window shade for landing. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival and be seated. Welcome to Chicago, where the local time is 7:43 p.m. Do stay comfortably seated until you see the seatbelt sign turn off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. If you are sitting in the exit row, please don't plug the devices into the outlets. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket and area around your seat to make sure you have... And make sure that you also have all of your belongings, and be careful when opening the overhead bins. Once the seatbelt sign is turned off, please stand clear of the doors to allow flight attendants to complete important safety duties. Once we arrive at the gate, we'll be handing you off to our amazing airport team, and they'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Any checked luggage may be retrieved from baggage carousel number 3. Once again, any checked luggage can be retrieved from baggage carousel number 3. From all of us at United, and our Star Alliance partners, we'd like to thank you for flying with us this evening. It's been our pleasure serving you, and we look forward to seeing you again on another United flight. If this is home, welcome home. If not, may you continue having safe travels, and have a good evening. Flight attendants, please on doors for arrival and cross check. Stand by for all call.
Teammates, welcome to Chicago. We made a little bit of time, but not much. Thanks a lot. Come back and see us when you can.